只要波有升佢，再使又堅持上去，係啊，睇翻新咯。
Yes, he's just arrived and he sends his apologies to everybody for not being able to attend the press conference. Yeah, so he's just landed.
Well, it's a family matter, so I guess for any of us it would have been, the more important thing to deal with. But as I said, we're a team ultimately, and those things we have to deal with them. And he'll be coming back to a squad, and I'm sure a technical staff as well will be there to support him. So, but yeah, I don't want to go too deep into details.
Yes, we know the history of South China, many, many years with the titles they've won, and obviously football in China is the most popular sport. I've been here 2 or 3 times, so we know what the atmosphere is going to be like. So we know all about South China and how well they've done in the history, more important, the heritage of South China football team.
Yeah, I think Mr. Brian Kidd is more informed than I am on this question, but I've come to Hong Kong before, and I came on personal level with my wife a couple of years ago, and I realized obviously how popular football was here because of just the crowds. There was always that I was always attracting kind of when I was just going for a normal thing in town. So I just know football is hugely popular, but unfortunately I don't know too much about the squad yet. But I'm sure tomorrow the questions will be resolved.
Well, I think Vinny will tell you, I've said it many times, what I think about our squad. I think the application, the professionalism, the attitude of our squad is second to none. And I wouldn't change it for any squad in the Premier League. Okay, it's not easy. I've had that experience in my career of winning the championship and then, the following season, which it is more difficult. But we've certainly got the players that are equipped for a good challenge of the Premier League. And obviously, there appears to be good quality of joining the squad, but there'll be healthy competition, and they'll soon find out. We've not only got great talented players in our squad, we've got good people, really good people. Vinny next to me, who is a leader, and Vinny's young as well, and I think there's more to come out of Vinny, both as a player and as a captain, which he'll grow. And it's fantastic if you have a great captain. It's very rare now in football. And as I say, I can't say enough about our squad. I think the super squad. Very talented players, and as I say, there's some good people in our squad. So I think come kick-off time, it's going to be a hard 10-month in the Premier League, but I think we'll be ready for it. And I think the players are hurting from last season as well, because they're a proud bunch, and I think they was hurting. They didn't take it lightly, believe you me.
Yeah, I mean, we've worked really hard this pre-season already. There's still more to come, but I don't know. There's just a sense in the team. Sometimes you can just feel it. You can sense that this team is hungry, and there's been a great group atmosphere. But at the same time, we've worked really hard in training. It's been really competitive, and I've got to say, this is probably the sharpest I've seen the team in a long time. I know that the games and the results probably didn't show it, but that is only because in training we worked ever so hard, and because the focus was on increasing our fitness levels. And I think anyone involved with the club know that we didn't do enough last year. So I can see a team that means business, and that's a great thing for me to see. Yeah, I guess there's 2 sides to it. Obviously, we're in a very fortunate position. It does bring a few negatives with it, but I don't think anyone complains really. We learn to deal with it, and it's kind of part of the job. And especially when you come to this part of the world, you meet a lot of people, but they don't get to see you a lot, So you kind of have to make the time for them. But it's something that you have to be able to deal with when you play at this level of football. I don't know if it makes sense, but there's a certain flair to his method, and you know, he looks like a very human, decent being as well. And as I said, we've trained really hard. We've adapted probably to a new style, but I think everybody in the team as well is hungry to learn. You know, as I said, we have to be better than last season, so we have to learn and we have to improve. And whatever he's done so far, he's done it with a lot of class and method, you know. So for us, it's a good thing. For a group that wants to push itself, it's a good thing.
No, they'll obviously be short for the game tomorrow. David Silva, Jesus and Navas played in the Confederations Cup, finished the 30th of June, and Stefan and Alvaro have just come in as well, so they're short of you know, match fitness. So I think tomorrow's game will be become too soon for them. So I think they're obviously short. As I say, there's quite a number of the players in the squad that are at different levels of fitness at the moment. So, but in saying that, games bring them on. So the sooner they get involved in the games, the better.
They only joined 20 minutes yesterday, and like I said, the level and the intensity in training has been extremely high. So I guess the pleasing thing to see was that they fitted straight in, and not just him, obviously Navas as well. You can tell that the homework's been done and that we've brought in some really good players. So everybody's excited, and as Brian Kidd said before, I think, you know, competition is key to how good our squad will be this season, and we brought some really good players in.